Michelangelo Merisi da Caravaggio was an Italian painter active in Rome, Naples, Malta, and Sicily between 1592 and 1610. His paintings, which combine a realistic observation of the human state, both physical and emotional, with a dramatic use of lighting, had a formative influence on Baroque painting. Caravaggio trained as a painter in Milan under Simone Peterzano, who had himself trained under Titian. In his 20s, Caravaggio moved to Rome, where there was a demand for paintings to fill the many huge new churches and palazzos being built at the time. It was also a period when the church was searching for a stylistic alternative to mannerism in religious art that was tasked to counter the threat of Protestantism. Caravaggio's innovation was a radical naturalism that combined close physical observation with a dramatic, even theatrical, use of chiaroscuro, which came to be known as tenebrism. He gained attention in the art scene of Rome in 1600 with the success of his first public commissions, The Martyrdom of St. Matthew and Calling of St. Matthew. Thereafter he never lacked commissions or patrons, yet he handled his success poorly. He was jailed on several occasions, vandalized his own apartment, and ultimately had a death sentence pronounced against him by the Pope after killing a young man, possibly unintentionally, on May 29, 1606. An early published notice on him, dating from 1604 and describing his lifestyle 3 years previously, recounts that, after a fortnight's work, he will swagger about for a month or two with a sword at his side and a servant following him from one ball court to the next, ever ready to engage in a fight or an argument, so that it is most awkward to get along with him. Quote, in 1606, he killed a young man in a brawl and fled from Rome with a price on his head. He was involved in a brawl in Malta in 1608, and another in Naples in 1609, possibly a deliberate attempt on his life by unidentified enemies. This encounter left him severely injured. A year later, at the age of 38, he died under mysterious circumstances in Porto Urquell in Tuscany, reportedly from a fever while on his way to Rome to receive a pardon. Famous while he lived, Caravaggio was forgotten almost immediately after his death, and it was only in the 20th century that his importance to the development of Western art was rediscovered. Despite this, his influence on the new Baroque style that eventually emerged from the ruins of Mannerism was profound. It can be seen directly or indirectly in the work of Rubens, Giuseppe da Ribera, Bernini, and Rembrandt, and artists in the following generation heavily under his influence were called the Caravaggisti or Caravaggesques, as well as Tenebrisi. The 20th century art historian André Bern-Geoffroy claimed, "What begins in the work of Caravaggio is, quite simply, modern painting."